Picked up this really nice Saberforge ASP an adaptive saber parts saber off of eBay, and it consists of essentially it has a jade fire pommel, or just a jade pommel, a jade fire, or just a jade handle, which actually can screw onto the switch section right here. So if I ever decide to have this thing reinstalled with some better hardware, a better soundboard, yeah, it should be easy enough for whoever I decide to have install it. The switch section is also a jade / fire, and the emitter, which no one seems to like, but I do, is a dissident. And what you'll probably notice immediately is that the parts that are anodized or painted, or whatever the process is, are weathered, whereas the switch section is not. But that's kind of an illusion, because if you look really closely, the switch section has been brushed with probably some steel wool or something to that effect to give it a really nice weathered effect that I kind of fallen in love with. And not only that, I have a dissident, and on the dissident that I have, these sections are painted, but this is actually silver. Other than that, it's more or less identical. And it has a blade retention screw here. The blade depth goes to about there, where the LED retention screw is, right there. So it actually goes to about there. And you've got your backlit switch, which is it looks kind of cyan here, but it's actually just a standard blue. They only have the one color blue for the myriad different variations of blue they have. They just have the one blue. And the LED on this thing actually turned out to be cyan. I double checked the listing, and it is a very true cyan, which I'll demonstrate now. And the Saber came equipped with one of the older Sabercore 2.0 soundboards, which the listing said it was supposed to have the two sound fonts, Crimson, Viridian. I cannot get Viridian to work, so I've just been relying on Crimson, which works fine. All the features work fine. You can adjust the flicker rate. You can have it low, high volume, mute, which is nice. Mute's a nice option. And then you can control the clash sensitivity and the swing sensitivity. So I have the flicker rate set to 4, the clash set to 4, and the swing set to 3, which is a pretty good combination for this particular hilt. The other thing that's really unique about this saber is that it has a vibrating motor in this area somewhere, which is rather pronounced. And so what I did was I was talking to a friend of mine, Le Jedi Arctique, and being French, I asked him, what's the French word for shaking? And what he came up with was basically the seismic. Of course, the French spelling is what you see in the title, but I'm just calling this saber seismic because it does tend to shake, rattle, and roll. But that doesn't really stop this from being a man. This saber, I've just kind of fallen in love with this thing. I really like weird, strange, exotic, one-off type sabers. I'm not a big Canon saber guy. The weirder and the more odd the saber is, which is probably why I like the dissident emitter blade holder on this particular hilt. Everyone sees this and they immediately just want there to be the standard Mara Jade type emitter section, but Not for me. It's not how I roll. So, yeah. So, you know, the electronics aren't the greatest. For now. I might upgrade them. Who knows? But, here. Listen to the motor. You hear it? And that's why it's called Seismic. Anyway, I like it, and that's really what matters. If you have a saber that you like, let's go with it. It's yours. This is mine, and I'm happy with it. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Now you get to watch me swing the saber around a bit, which I know everyone enjoys. And on that bombshell, I hope everyone has a wonderful remainder of the weekend. May the force be with everyone. And I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. You take care now. Bye.